no cellular. I got money, but money ain't what's impressing her. We got chemistry, baby, molecular. I can't come to you like no regular. Lost all my reception, no cellular. I got money, but money ain't what's impressing her. We got chemistry, baby, molecular.
They don't pay attention like I do. Baby girl, leave the past right behind you. I'm just tryna live my life right beside you. I'm just tryna live my life right beside you. Baby girl, take my hand, we can fly away. Doing 95, speeding on the highway. I'm just tryna catch a vibe, she's a wild way. The way you move, gotta take it back to my place.
You don't know what you mean to me. What you mean? Take a drive, enjoy the scenery. Take my hand, let's get away. I do this shit another day. Don't matter as long as I'm with you. I got no problem, no issue. Handful of love, grab you a fistful. I cannot complain. Baby, don't take me for granted. Took off so the God never landed. How you steal my love like a bandit? Hit me like a train. I can't come to you like no regular. Lost all my reception, no cellular. I got money, but money ain't what's impressing her. We got chemistry, baby, molecular. I can't come to you like no regular. Lost all my reception, no cellular. I got money, but money ain't what's impressing her.
Yeah.
We got chemistry, baby, molecular.
Interstellar minds, visions intertwined. Look no further, baby, seeking you shall find. She don't got a ring, but she ain't on no hoe type time. Nah, she a third little shorty, a nigga will find. I could be the Superman to your Lois Lane. I wanna be the roof that shelters you from the rain. I know the hurt from that last nigga left a stain. Baby, just call me Mr. Clean and let me wash away the pain. Take a leap of faith on vacation with me. We could fly to Bahamas or Hawaii. Maybe out in Vegas, so many sights to see. I know love is blind, but this chemistry is a force of nature, even Stevie can see. I can sense your fears and insecurities. I know the door to your heart won't open up with these, but I'ma keep putting this work until you're wearing this ring.
I can't come to you like no regular. Lost all my reception, no cellular. I got money, but money ain't what's impressing her. We got chemistry, baby, molecular. I can't come to you like no regular. Lost all my reception, no cellular. I got money, but money ain't what's impressing her. We got chemistry, baby, molecular.
What's up, YouTube? It's your boy Emmett, also known as PUR Gaming, coming at you with the first installment of our reaction videos, man. Listen, this is what I'm gonna need everybody to do. I'm gonna need you to like, share, hit the buttons down there, do everything that they want you to do, because this is a brand new page. We're just getting started, and we got a banger to get you started. We got a banger. This one is going to be a reaction video for a First Amendment audit. Okay, if you don't know what a First Amendment audit is, it's basically testing our government out, making sure that they're accountable for what they're supposed to be accountable for. A lot of times, the cops get the notion that they can take the law into their own hands and they can actually forbid the law and do things their own way. But what you're going to see in this video is that that ain't the case all the time. When you know the law, and obey the law, you can use the law to your advantage. You don't have to be harassed. You don't have to show ID when you are not suspected of a crime. If you're not suspected of doing a crime, have done a crime, or going to do a crime. Okay, so all of this stuff is something you'll see. Shout out to Big Nick, South Florida Accountability. this is his video. I'm just simply sharing his video because I think he's one of those tactical First Amendment guardians. You're going to see how he actually kind of baits the cop into saying what he needs him to say later on into the conversation. But you'll see. I might pause it in between once or twice, not too much, because it's a pretty lengthy video. But we're gonna come back, talk about it afterwards. Let me know what you think about it.
Picnic, South Florida Accountability. I'm in the city of Lauderdale Lakes. I'm coming out to conduct a First Amendment audit of the perimeter of the Panu Eye Institute. We're going to make sure that the Institute respects and honors the public's right to record in public. Let's go, 6. Everything's fine. I'm working on a story. Yeah. I got information that some elderly people have been getting scammed out of this location. Do you have any comments on that? And you are? Your name? Have you guys been scamming? Have you guys been scamming senior citizens? So this is a one-way. This is a one-way. That is a parking lot right there. This is a one-way. Now he's gonna block the sidewalk. Deputy who? Desir. You know this a one-way?
Okay, I do know.
Why did you, instead of going in the parking lot, why would you break the traffic laws and go down the wrong way on the one-way?
I got a call about.
So they get to tell you to break the traffic laws because you got a call? And you blocking the sidewalk. There's a parking lot right there. No, but I want to address your discrepancies that you would hold me accountable for.
I'm here because I got a call.
So that means you get to break the law. Does that mean that? You didn't answer that question. I don't care what the call is about, you don't get to break the law.
Now, there's something to be said for when you sort of put their words back in their mouth. You know, feed them their own words and their own laws. It really don't taste that good, which is why he kind of tucked his tail and went in the building, because he knew he was dead wrong. Dead wrong.
This deputy decided to bypass a parking lot where he can go in there and park his vehicle safely and then go and conduct his investigation. But he decided to travel the opposite way down a one-way street, and then he decided to just completely block off this sidewalk because he got a call. It doesn't work like that, folks. Car 5905. I didn't give it. Why would you need my ID? Why? Do I have to show you my ID? I mean, if I have to show you my ID, then I will. Am I required to show ID? Because you asked, I'm required to show ID? I know, I understand that, but am I required? I just want to get that straight because I don't want to break the law. I'm required based on what circumstance? No, let's talk about the requirement. Based on what specifications am I required to give you my ID? Right. Do you have authority to identify me? I just want to, seriously. Under what provisions? Committing a crime, about to commit a crime, or in the process of committing a crime. So, am I required to?
Right there. Right there. Keep that in mind. All right, keep that in mind, because you're gonna hear something later on where he gonna use that same
ID to you. You just said you don't have any probable cause. Am I required to ID? See, words matter, especially to the people who don't know. So I'm asking you, am I required to give you my ID? But you said yes. Right, but I guarantee you, no, wait, I guarantee you, without words, You can honestly see what's going on. You can tell me what's going on without me using words. You see a camera, you see me standing on a public sidewalk, and you see all this stuff that I can photograph. Now, what do you think is going on? Put all that together, what do you think is going on? Do you see a law being broken? Is there a law you need to enforce?
I just want to address you by your name.
Right.
My name, I just want to know your
Right.
name.
But you're required to give me your name.
All right, so I just spoke to the doctor inside. So what she said, she doesn't, the patient that's inside the business don't feel comfortable you videotaping.
Are you a feelings police? Are you the feelings enforcer or a law enforcer?
I don't care what you do. You know what I'm saying? How you do it, but the patient's the
Are you a feelings enforcer or a law enforcer?
sir.
Do you enforce feelings or law?
Sir, you understand what I'm saying?
Did you tell him I have every right to do this? Did you? I mean, that'll ease their discomfort if you tell them, hey, he has every right to do this. He's a law-abiding citizen. He's not breaking the law. And my job as a law enforcer is to enforce the law. If there's no law to be enforced, I have no purpose.
Sir, you're absolutely right.
Tell them. No, don't tell me. You're preaching to the choir. You're preaching to the choir right now. Tell them.
On behalf of the patient, they feel uncomfortable, and I'm just, like I said, trying to find a
They should have stayed home, right? If they feel uncomfortable in public, they should have stayed home. See, I'm not going to bend to the government's will for me to provide them information. I'm not going to do that. I'm not breaking the law. I'm doing something that's constitutionally protected. I'm a journalist. I have the freedom of press. Now, you're giving me 21 questions about something where you see no law being broken. And I don't understand that where the resources are being used at right now. When there's people out there that honestly probably need you. And then I want to address this, man. Come on. If you saw me do this, you'll write me a ticket. Especially parking on a sidewalk like this. There's no emergency lights on. There's no legitimate reason for you to be parked in such a manner. Other than you guys are above the law. And she's doing the same. Any particular reason why you guys are parked on the sidewalk? What's your name and your badge number? It's in your policy, deputy. You're on the scene, name and badge number. No, I don't know what that's. I can't. I'm visually impaired.
Why she
Can
had to
you
ask him
enunciate
first
it for me?
before she gave him his
That's
badge,
all. Was
her
that so
badge
hard?
number? Why she had to ask him first? Like, that makes no sense to me.
What's your name and your badge number?
Like that.
Thank
That's
you.
how
Your name and your
do it.
badge number?
You got to turn and say, hey, shut up.
Thank you. You guys can 10-8. He already determined there's no probable cause, there's no law being broken. You guys can 10-8. Yeah, I know, but you guys can 10-8. There's crime being committed. There's crimes being committed. Are you the feelings enforcer or a law enforcer? Are you a feelings enforcer or a law enforcer? I don't care. I feel uncomfortable with all these people around me with guns. Are you going to do something about that? Are you going to do anything about that? Me being uncomfortable with all you guys with guns around me? No? You're not going to do anything about that, Thornton? Can you help me on that? I'm uncomfortable. All you guys got guns. He's willing to do something for them. They're uncomfortable, and I have no gun. So can I get something done for me? I'm uncomfortable. Does that matter, Desir? Does my comfortability matter? I'm uncomfortable. I'm uncomfortable. I'm uncomfortable. But I'm uncomfortable with all these people with guns around me. If they're uncomfortable with a camera, how do you think I feel with guns? So you guys can 10-8. Let's make everybody comfortable. You guys can go, and I'll be okay. Right. So my comfort doesn't matter. My discomfort doesn't matter. But nobody mentioned the crime to you, and you're telling me their discomfort. What about? I'm telling you I'm discomfort, and you're not caring about that. Because an agency, well, not this particular agency, but a profession that is known to kill people that look like me, is standing within arm's distance of me with weapons. So I'm uncomfortable. I'm uncomfortable. Because my life is 6 times more likely to be taken by you guys than anybody else. That makes me very uncomfortable. So you guys can 10-8. There isn't a law being broken. Somebody right now is in trouble. But you guys are here to a public photographer who hasn't been on their property, who hasn't broken one law. Because if I had broken the law, I wouldn't be standing here holding this camera having this discussion with you. Are you guys looking for a crime now?
And by the way, 10-8 is to go back on duty, like get on the box.
Again, without me telling you what's going on, what would your eyes decipher me doing?
Listen, I can't read mine right now.
You don't have to read mine. You can read actions. You can read actions. There's a law-abiding citizen standing on public property holding a recording device, exercising the First Amendment to the United States Constitution of freedom of press. He's not breaking any laws, and you guys want to know what I'm doing. Where in the Constitution does it tell me that I have to tell you what I'm doing? No, there's the questioning. I told him before you got here, words matter. He told me that I'm required to identify to him as if I don't know Florida statutes 901.151. Which I will not identify. Now I'm flat out refusing to. Is that against the law?
That right there is the reason why he made him say that he does not have probable cause. Excuse me. For this question, for this very reason right here. So he can make this statement at the end to say, now I'm not showing you ID. Because earlier you said you didn't have any probable cause. You put your foot in your mouth. You put your foot in your mouth, officer, when you said you didn't have probable cause. So now I'm really going to stand up and assert my authority over the fact that my tax dollars pay for your salary, which means basically I'm your boss. So what I'm not going to let you do is violate the law to satisfy your own want and will. It's not going to happen. So according to the law, because you have no probable cause, you will not get ID. You just can't, just not a stop and frisk ID state. So because you will not do that, because I won't let you do that, now you kind of butthurt. Now you a little butthurt.
Is that obstruction? Because in order to ID me, you need probable cause of a crime being committed, about to be committed, or have been committed. In order for me, a Floridian, a taxpaying citizen, to relinquish my Fourth Amendment right to you. Do you have any of that? Is it a yes or no? You want me to answer your questions, but you want to answer mine. Is it yes or no? Do you have any of that? I feel like you answered when you asked me, what am I doing?
I gave.
You didn't know?
We're on the same level right now.
Okay.
So,
Why we still here then? Why are we still here?
At the initial contact with you, I asked you, sir, tell me your name so I can address you by your name.
Good citizen. Good citizen.
Right?
Good citizen.
That's not the name your mom gave me. But
It doesn't matter. I'm not required to give the government my name. This isn't Russia. I don't care about those patients. I don't care. I don't care. Where their feelings start, my rights doesn't end. Where their feelings begin, my rights don't end. Now, I gave you Florida statute. I told you about the Fourth Amendment. You see I'm not breaking the law. Why you got, okay, I'm not detained, am I? Am I detained? I'm not detained? Okay, because you guys are half circling me. I don't like that. No, I'm not leaving. I just don't like to be half circled like that. You guys think I'm wasting time and I'm being silly, but I'm not. I'm standing up for the oath I took. That's what should happen to the camera. People should be silly in front of the camera. Don't think people are trying to hurt people. How many cameras did you guys pass by getting here? So sometimes I wonder, is it the camera or is it the man with the camera?
Unfortunately, today we get a call about it.
I know. I'm not blaming you guys. I'm not blaming you guys. If the job is being done right, I applaud it. But when the job is being done to manipulate, I'm going to push back on it. Right? I'm going to push back. You guys are going to see the video, and I asked him several times, am I required to give you my ID? Him thinking I don't know, said, yeah, I'm required. That's not right. That's not right. I know. Hey, I believe you're a good dip. I believe Tony don't hire nothing but the best. So I need you guys to be that way. I'm gonna tell you who she looks like. Light-skinned Rihanna. You a light.
He is so not lying. Yo, she looks just like a light-skinned Rihanna. Like, she need to enter a contest to be a Rihanna stand-in or look-alike, because that's damn near ridiculous. That's ridiculous. I'm sorry, I just had to cut the last one in on that one.
Skinned Rihanna.
That's a compliment right there.
Or maybe it's a compliment to Rihanna. 10-8? Told you that 5-10 minutes ago. You too, man. Be safe. Thanks for your professionalism. Hey, Desir, come on, man. But you still ain't telling me why you did this, though, man. Hold on. You still ain't. Hey, hold on. You too, man.
And that right there is what you call the walk or drive of shame right there. After you got no ID, you still don't know who he is, and you thought you was going to come in and assert your authority that you did not have. In the end, you ended up looking real stupid, officer, because that same authority that you was trying to bring toward him because of what somebody else reported, which about their own feelings, you didn't even enforce that when he tried to say the same thing. So, like he asked, was it about the person with the camera or was it about the camera? I think it was the first. Person with the camera, because like you said, how many cameras, and the other officer confirmed it, how many cameras did you pass by just to get here? And he said too many to count. So you stopping everybody? That's the whole thing. If you're gonna do it to one, you gotta do it to everybody. And if you're not doing it to everybody, don't do it to that one. Because then that's what's called discrimination. It's a violation of the First Amendment to tell someone that you can't record or try to take someone to jail for recording. So we're going to see a lot of these different reaction videos. We're going to be doing some funny ones as well as some very serious ones. Some of these topics, we're going to be doing some podcasts. We're going to be doing some, we're going to have some comedians, some people from overseas. It's going to be very diverse. I don't have a narrow bridge to go down. So we're going to make it very interesting. I want you guys to like,